Okay, hi Ori, how are you?
Hi, shalom,
Hello,
from
shalom.
Israel.
First of all, congratulations on your film.
Thank you.
I thought, one of the things I believe of Rabbi Nachman's messages is to wake people up from sleep.
Yep.
And I think today, it's obviously, this is a form of a story without, I think people today can't handle the direct approach too much. And I think this is well done because the fact that you did it, you sort of did it like a story. You pretty much did it like a story, like a movie today. That would be the modern version of Rabbi Nachman's stories, I would say.
Yeah, we try to. If Rabbi Nachman was doing films, I think he would like the film.
Correct. So tell me a little bit about the obstacles you had towards going through this film. Okay, I'm trying to write a book myself, and I'm just anytime I go near it, it's just I get tremendous amounts of obstacles and tremendous amount of maniot.
Yeah.
Even in dealing with it.
You said something, the very Breslevi language, like in Hasidic, more in Breslev than everything that you're trying to do about something holy, there are going to be stops and obstacles because Rabbi Nachman said in his books that to see how much you want it.
Right.
So the minute Avraham Avinu, he came to Eretz Israel the first time, God told him that he want to take him here. And then, Avraham Avinu has a time to pray about it. Please, let me see the Holy Land. This is the same here. If you have something big and it's something in your heart, and it's something that you have to take out and make it real, you have to pray for it a lot. And right. I think I prayed, but I don't think I prayed so much as I should, because it's happened very quickly that we did the film, like to have the television gave us the money to do it, and then we go into it, and then we were doing the film, and we saw in one side obstacles to stop us, and on the other side miracles. So we saw maniot, as you know, that this is the. Yes. But also we saw nisim, miracles.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
What was your idea behind this, just to make a film? What was your, how many years you're into Rabbi Nachman's teachings? How did the idea come up to you of the film?
I became a religious like 20 years ago. Before, and I'm 50 now, 51, and I became 30. At 30, like I convert to, like it's not convert, but I don't have the language, my English is not so well, so
you're Baal Tshuva, right?
Yeah, Baal Tshuva, yeah. And then the first time I came being Baal Tshuva, it's in Uman. The television sent me there to film Rosh Hashanah in Uman. It was it was 2000. It was in the year 2000, and like about 20 years ago, and like it was 5,000 people. I thought, wow, so many people outside of Israel here in this, it's like, I don't know, it's like a so small town in Ukraine. So why people coming here? And I filmed, and then suddenly I felt like it's not somebody is whispering in my ear that it's something bigger, and it's I'm not making a movie here. Because it's like it's my movie of my life, and from coming back there, starting editing it, then and I like became more and more closer to the Torah and mitzvot and God, and then it took me 20 years to understand that I want to make a film about Rabbi Nachman. I didn't even have the courage to make it, to speak about Rabbi Nachman. It's for me, it's so big. It's so something that, how can I touch something so deep and complex
Right.
you know, and then I mature, and I think. And I think people told me. I asked rabbis, Arav Shalom Arush, my rabbi, and I
Sure,
asked.
I know him very well. Also, he stays at my house.
Great. It was now. So and then I I said, who is going to make a film about Rabbi Nachman? Somebody who's know nothing about him. Go for it. Don't worry. And then I came to the television, and the television have their worries because I'm religious. I'm Rabbi Nachman's pupil. Like I'm a Chassid of Rabbi Nachman. Make a film about him without being like, that it won't be something that is pushing people to Yachzor B'Tshuva, or being something like a movie about, making it too big to be true. And this was my, the two sides of I was afraid of making the film, and it's inside the film, my fears. Shuli Rand is playing, he's saying, to make a play about Rabbi Nachman, I'm not worth, and so all my fears I put in the script, and on the other side, the television was so afraid that I will make something so, too high, or people won't understand me, and then I make myself, I worked only with people that are not Orthodox. All that crew are not Orthodox, to just make me balance. See, my editor said, really, Ori, I don't understand what you're talking about here. It's too high for me. And then I have to go down
and make it Simpson, right?
Yeah, and make it more to explain it. And that's was the idea.
Right. I liked how you used the picture, the stories, the animation with the pictures and the story. Yeah. Very nice how you did that. I mean, I see, listen, I'm around enough people, Rav Nachman, and I see, you can't, there's no perfect solution because everybody comes from a different avenue, a different mindset. But I think this is definitely a great starting to at least get somebody captured without getting, too intense, and without being too in one way or the other, because obviously you can't be too direct because there's so many different avenues, et cetera. I thought you guys did a very good job of that. And I think most of my audience is modern Orthodox, but I have a good share of non-religious that got into my classes from psychology, modern psychology, and they don't recognize the psychology of Nachman's teachings, and I think that's very nice today with specifically with everybody going through such turmoil, emotional turmoil.
Yep.
Beautiful. I like what you did with the Hizbodedut part, talking a lot about Hizbodedut and crying out to God instead of, the logical version of what people are trying today, logically trying to figure things out.
Yeah. The Hizbodedut scene was very, I thought about it very much, how to make it, because, it's something so, it's like, it's to describe, relationship between a man and a woman, but intimate relationship. Right. And then it became this scene that I was really, I want to explain it, and I want to feel it, and I want to be although the psychological side of the Bodedut, and and we mixed all together, and then the Khan 11 loved the scene, and then the girl that was inspecting the film, and she told me, yes, what about the women? It's only men here. I said, you're absolutely right, and then we filmed the girl. And then we filmed the girl, going out to pray in the field, and then we put it together, and then it became like a full scene.
I really love the scene with the DJ, with the female DJ and the women's having also, the concept of accepting everybody. Everybody has their own path, and very, very supportive, specifically women. You don't want to stigmatize them that, this is only for religious people and all that. I think that was very good also. You did a good job on stigmatizing that also. Very, very, very nice. I mean, everything that, I don't know how many questions I have for you. I mean, I see everything behind it. You understand? So I see why you did it. it's not like I know where, you know, I know where you're coming from, and I know what our kind of audience, and like me also. A lot of times, you know, my classes are usually the prayer I do before the class that produces the, you know, sometimes I'll come with the script, and the next thing you know, I'll get put in a different direction. And I think that's what God did for you. He put you in the direction you people needed to hear. You know, beautiful, beautiful.
Well, it's something very important in the film that, you know, Rabbi Nachman is a unique writer. Also, the Torah that he's writing is very unique by the language he's using and the ideas and the imagination he's putting into the Torah lessons. And this is something that, you know, lead me in writing script of the film, because I said, you know, Rabbi Nachman, when you touch his studies, and it's very interesting to chat, you know, just to open his books and his big like Likutei Moharan, the most you know big book that he wrote. So when you go into it, you see that you start in one place and ended in and it's like Google. You know, you start searching and you go from one to another. It's like touching together, like, you know, something it's in with the imagination take you here. And this is so nice because the mind of Rabbi Nachman is so up to date to our time with this kind of thinking. And I said, okay, let's make a film really like that. Like every 2-3 minutes, you're in a differently in a completely, totally other side, you know, and it's surprising, and it's, you know, so you know, so many people talking here, but you know, they're all talking about the same thing, but you are, you know, wow, this DJ, as you said, and this rabbi, and you know, this man, and you know, it's touching so many people with different kind of thoughts, and we try to flow from one to another, like you know, the Rabbi Nachman's writing. So to see the film, it's like really to feel how Rabbi Nachman is writing or thinking. And you know, I in Israel, many people saw it, and we know that the young people more are into the film than the older one. The older people that see the film say, wow, it's too fast for me. You know, what's happening here? You know, wait a minute, I didn't understand that part. You know, but you're not explaining me anything. We are on the other side of the, you know, of the earth. And then I said yes, because now the people that are the young people that you know, with all the TikTok and the Facebook and the, you know, the everything that it's running now, the people that don't have a lot of attention
span, short ADHD,
yeah. Right. But Rabbi Nachman saw it and said, it's an advantage. It's not something that should, you know, go for it. Take an idea to another idea and another idea and another idea, and then build it together. It's one, you know, because what can we do? We don't have patience. We can, you know, we are really inside of something that is bubbling and, you know, it's boiling. That's what we're feeling inside of us. And Rabbi Nachman is like, is really into like boiling. And I said, okay, like, let's make a boiling film.
I mean, I think you had to go after the young crowd, because Rabbi Nachman even says the older people are not going to come to me.
Yeah.
So you had to go through that. So I even saw that also. So you have to tailor to a certain crowd also. You know, and I you know, I'm involved with so many people, and I see that. I know there's a lot of depth behind, you know, before even talking or even doing something, who are you connecting to? You know, the people you're connecting to, you know, the style, you're right, you can't leave it too long in one area because people don't have attention span. So that was also very, very good. So I mean, again, I have a big podcast, so God willing, when the film comes out, I'll be happy to spread it, and you know, only good things, B'ezrat Hashem.
Thank you.
You know, I'll be happy to spread it, and again, I have a very big social following, and be happy to promote the film, especially for those people that just need to, you know, they don't have the head to hear, or they don't have the head to read a book. A movie is great. And again, I think you got that for that audience.
Mhm.
Thank you to our director, Ori Gruder, from the Rabenu for joining us once again. Thank you for all the members, sponsors, community partners, volunteers, and all the film lovers, as well as the Center for Advancement of Jewish Education and in Greater Miami Jewish Federation for participating in the milestone of the 25th Miami Jewish Film Festival.